Daily Dose of Daryl, entitled Handy. You know, growing up with a father who built things and he had a cabinet shop, he had all kinds of sayings like a place for every tool and a tool in every place. And to keep up with things, studying art and doing creative things all my life, I've gathered a variety of tools, and I've learned that the proper equipment is very helpful. Like you need scissors for cutting, hole punchers, brushes, X-Acto knives, pencils. There's so many things that you can use. Rubber cement, things to hold things together. And then you need like canvases and paper to create on. And then as you begin to look around, you have to have replacements because they may get dull and they need sharpened, like the X-Acto knives or the pencils with the pencil sharpeners. There's so many things to learn from this where you have to trim things occasionally. And these lessons about having the right equipment and having them handy so you can get them when you need them applies to life as you begin to screen your life and try to come into focus for that picture, and you begin to try to measure up things in your life. You realize there are certain tools that you can use to help hold things together, like tape, and then there's trashy parts of your life you need to dispose of. So as you look at this, many lives become very colorful, and so just having this experience of this right equipment, the proper equipment, and having it handy with the right resources to study, the right material to back that up, storage and so forth, is such a great lesson in life because, you know, God gives us the right equipment to face life with the breastplate and the sword, and the various images that are used in the scriptures are very much like that in life. And so we need to have those types of things, whether it's prayer or truth or any of those kinds of things in our lives need to be handy. And the resources, the pages to read need to be handy. And so as I looked around my little studio and saw all of these pieces of equipment, it reminded me that this is something I needed to share with the followers of Daily Dose. Because look at all the variety of these things, and all of them are available. They're not used every minute. I don't staple, continuously 24 hours a day, and I don't use the T-square every minute. Let's call it headphones. But when I do the Daily Dose, they come in really handy, and so does the microphone. Hopefully you can hear this. If so, the microphone is working, transferring it to the computer. All of these types of things, when I need them, they're there. And that's how we need to do in our lives, in our spiritual journeys and so forth. We need to make sure really that we are putting it all together where we can reach out and grab it. And the same thing is true in cooking. My food illustration, of course, is, it's late at night, you need a little snack, so you take an old hamburger patty, some pimento cheese, you chop it up into beautiful little angles, you melt it down and heat it, you add some olives and strawberries, and it makes a delicious little snack. And then the same thing applies for the dessert, of course. You got to have a little sweet to follow that. And you start taking crushed nuts and you add them in layers with the ice cream. You add just a little skim milk in with it, and it makes a delightful, crunchy one. Now, it's Love Month, so keep that theme going. But think about how you can keep the good things, the good equipment that you need in life, the resources handy. Even the people that prepare meals have the right equipment to cut the meat and so forth. And then if you have a buddy that's having a birthday you need to celebrate, and when you go out to eat, the meal's prepared by the people, your good buddy's all smiles, and you can just be really happy that they had the right equipment and had it handy at the right time. So this Daily Dose of Daryl, entitled Handy, is to help us understand the value in our own lives to keep the proper equipment handy and ready for action each day, whether in the practical sense or in the spiritual sense. God bless you.